Let me save this. Definitely want to make sure that I have a copy of this as well. Where are we? We are in this folder. All right. So anytime that I am working with Maschine as a plugin, I'll always save that file as well. I don't trust any dog to pull up a machine file as a plugin. Sometimes it was a couple times I made that mistake and it didn't load the machine. Somehow it got bumped out. So if I'm working in Bitwig or I'm working inside of Studio One or Logic, it started in Logic because that was where Logic was the program I was using at the time when this happened. Maybe it was a thing that just happened in Logic, but I always save this. I always save because you just never know. Thank you guys for joining. This is a live show. My name is Ella from Creative Sound. So that means you guys have the floor to ask any questions you like. Thumbs up. We're going for building a subscription here. Hope you guys subscribe to the channel where I am doing live shows often and posting videos, tutorials, and things like that. So right now we are inside of Bitwig. Again, I am a Studio One guy and a Maschine guy. Those are the two things I talk about on the channel mostly, but I dabble in Bitwig here and there. And this happens to be one of those days. And so I guess I'm doing a little bit more now towards the end of the year because we are in a challenge. We are in a beat challenge right now on Instagram. And basically, I call it the Holiday Creative 12. So if you are a beat maker right now watching this video, I encourage you to get in this challenge. All you got to do is post a beat. Like we started on the 13th, and the whole idea was to start on the 13th all the way to the 24th. So that's 12 beats to Christmas, like the song, 12 days of Christmas, right? So I took that concept and created a challenge. And so it's 12 beats to Christmas. Like I said, we started on the 13th all the way to the 14th. I'm sorry, 24th. And then, the 25th is the holiday, leaving that for you guys to rest. You done made 12 beats, rest a little bit. And then we'll come back here on YouTube. So I need you guys to be present here on YouTube on the 26th because we're going to pick the best beat. It's going to be, we're going to go through some of the beats and we're going to pull up Instagram and just kind of go through some of the entries or whatever and see who got the best stuff and or who followed the rules mostly. So if you are on Instagram or if you are not on Instagram, you need to go ahead and start a account right quick, get in this challenge, use the hashtag holiday creative 12. I spell creative KREATVE. There's no I and it's spelled with a K, of course. So that's the thing with that. Let me take care of something right quick. I'm just noticing something here. Just notice something. All right. Okay. Yeah. So what's up everybody? Can you make cinematic music with Maschine? Absolutely. Is it a freestyle beat within the recording? Is it a freestyle beat within recording? What do you mean by that? Speedy, what's up? What's up? Yeah. So, David, what do you mean by freestyle beat? First of all, this. Okay. Yeah, so actually this is my one of the beats that I've posted on Instagram as my third day beat entry, and I decided to go live to construct it even more. So first of all, I'm gonna just share with you guys like how I got started with this. I used a sample from Loop Cloud. You can kind of see it here in the background, but it's like this pack, this sound pack, and I thought it was pretty dope. That's why y'all need to get Loop Cloud, because Loop Cloud got some nice stuff in there. And so came up. This is what this track right here. It's like this little guitar track, and then what I did to that was I put halftime on it. Yeah. So I put halftime on this joint because this is what it sounded like originally. Right. And then from there, I just started to make. I started to make a beat. I think the second thing I pulled up was Machine, and yeah, that was the second thing I pulled up. And then I went to Arcade and got the drums from there, I believe. Yeah. Then after that, I went to the drums. You know, more drums because I wanted to use the library, one of the libraries that I have. Just need to minimize the screen so I can see what's going on over here. Appreciate the thumbs up though, for real. So I went to my library here, and I just wanted to use something from what I have on my computer and pull up the drum machine down here, which is a drum machine device, and I just add that in there right quick, right? Well, wrong track. I guess I'm not using that kick. Yeah. So I added a snare to heighten it some more. Make that snare hit a little harder, you know. What's up, focus? Yeah, every once in a while, man, I get like these little. I go on this rampage and be like, okay, and then I get in here and just immediate inspiration just happens, bro. So after that, I think what I did was add the 808, right? Because this is the sampler right here, and I just use again a 808 kick and add that in there. And so like when you add a sample in here, like this is gonna be the first thing that's gonna happen. Like it's like you gotta know what to do immediately because it's not gonna work. Now, if you are someone that's used Studio One, it's like in Bitwig you got a couple more things to do as far as this goes. Like you could have went to your file section and sent one of those files straight to the sample one, right? And it would have pulled up and everything would have been able, you know what I mean? But in here, as you can see me moving around the keyboard, but you have to know to go down here and to sample it and click this here. Otherwise, I wish they would have done that by default, but I guess there's a reason why that's not default. And then the second thing after that is that you must come up here. It was like you click on the sampler, the device itself, and like by default, this was like set to 24, I think. You hear that lag, like the notes just crossing over. That's something that bothers me. Now in Maschine, there's something in here like as long as you in the sampler, the audio sampler in Maschine, you can go like in the plug-in mode, and then I guess it's the first page, and then you have to change your voice settings to legato. So I guess in Maschine, there's a step you have to. There's a step involved to achieve the same thing here as well. So I'm guessing that's a sampler. That's what a sampler does. So I'm guessing the sampler by default it would just play one shots. That's what it wants to do. Which, okay, I get it, cause yeah, Maschine does it as well, and you have to go in and then change. No, actually, the one shots in Bitwig is different. In here, it will play. If I change my key like to keyboard mode, it will play like the different notes. So, Bitwig, there's an extra step. But the lagging, I mean not lagging. Why did I use that word? The overdub. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, in order to fix that problem, you have to come here and scroll all the way down to mono. Right? And Maschine is scrolling back to legato. So it's like different things you got to know depending on the platform. It's crazy. That's why it's best to stick to one thing and one thing only, so it won't mess with your mind or like slow you down. Because me knowing these different things, and because I'm a music producer and the capacity of how I work, I kind of have to know what's going on with several dolls or whatever. So let's see. David, man, I love the video game and making music. But when I watch you, I just stop and go full on music creating. I have and love both Studio 1.4 and Maschine. So you're a gamer and you just happen to have a love for music. And then when you're subscribed, right? Appreciate the subscription. So when I go live or post a video, you just stop what you're doing and like, man, oh man, I should be making the beat because this dude, he's inspiring. So I'm gonna go and do what I do, and then like I guess if I don't post a video in a couple of days, you kind of like fall back and be like, where's my controller? It's time to whip out a game, and then you good until I post another video, and then you put the controller down. Is that you? That's that. I mean, that's what's up, man. I appreciate your subscription. Detective Mike Laurie. What's up? Thanks for joining. I have never finished a beat. I suck at music production. Where can you hear this beat? You know, what VST is the vocals from? All right, so Detective asked me 3 questions, and I will address them all. So the vocal is coming from Arcade, which I think came next. Did it come next? Yeah, it had to come next because I talked about everything else, and I forgot to say where the vocal come from. Okay, so in Arcade, it came from Hooked. Yeah. And the cool thing, see, the thing about Bitwig is everything, this is clip launch or clip view. So I have probably a whole song like this. Like, you know, the different sections of a song. I need to go on the settings and change that, like how long it should take before it to like go to the next one. But yeah, so I'll this is like great. Like I love working this way because I can like get my ideas out quicker. Like, oh, I got a whole section that I want to like incorporate, but I don't want to print that yet, you know, print that down in song mode. So this is a great way to work like this. And it just deletes the extra part that you will need to do when it comes to finding that section in the song. Like, so me, a lot of times I'll be in song mode, like this is the arranger, and this is the other cool thing about it is it does have a arranger, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna delete this because I don't need any of that. But once I get ready to like print out my idea, I can let the clip launch play and then switch back and forth to the different sections and build up my song and vibe with it while I'm doing it. Like I like that. So for instance, let me show you how that works. Let's see. So I'm gonna click this here, this button, and I'm gonna kind of minimize this a little bit so y'all can see what's going on. Get rid of that. So say for instance, let's begin to record. Now we're gonna start from here. Now never mind my drums and machine. My machine I had to change manually, but I think you guys can get the picture. So check this out. No, actually, let's do that again because my cycle was on. All right, so check this out. Right. So is it still recording? It's like real time recording. And then whenever I feel like I need to change and go to the next thing, I can just go ahead and hit the play. You know what I'm saying? Now it's recording, and this feels so much better because I'm rocking with it, and and it's recording right now. I need a drop right there. You know what I mean? What's up, J Beats? Let's go back to the sync two. I hit it too late. I just messed my flow up, man. I don't even want to work no more. Man, what is going on? Yeah, it just messed up my flow, bro. Like, what? Dang. Alright, I guess I could start from here. Scene two, let's see. Will it start from there? Okay, yeah, it would. Yeah. Okay. So I hit that in time. And I'm doing all this manually. Let's go back to the intro. Pretty much done creating a song. Like, that was kind of quick. Yeah. And then, like, once I'm done doing this, I can go back and make my tweaks, like drops and whatnot. Working. All right. Now back to Detective. I was answering some of your questions. I think I answered it. You asked what VST. I shared that with you. Oh, the last point was finishing beats. So the thing that helped me, because I have a lot of unfinished beats too, but the thing that helps me finish a beat is, first of all, being motivated to finish something. First of all, that's the first thing. And I think secondly is being comfortable using whatever, like, music software or whatever that you're using. You know what I mean? So for me, a lot of times it's Studio One or Maschine, and I'll just start vibing out. And then like, when you understand song structure, like, that's something you might want to study song structure and how stuff should be structured, because then at that point you can go and say, okay, well, usually intros is a little light, you know. It's like the introduction of something, you know. You don't want to go too hard. Like, in some cases, there are some songs that start off with the chorus. Let's start off with the bang, like boom, the chorus is in there, and we starting off high and strong. You might want to do that. I don't know. It just depends on the type of song. If it calls for that strong, hit you, smacking you in the face, then by all means do that, and then come back with the verse. That means strip everything down. You're not going to be as loud, like so much instruments going on during the verse, because that is the space that the artist or the singer or the rapper or whoever, that's their space. You want to like strip everything away pretty much, and then give them enough time to say whatever they're going to say right there. And then after that, you might come in with like a pre-chorus to the chorus, like a 4-bar or 8-bar, depending on, again, the vibe of the song. And then you might want to like drop out or something like that, like drop the music out, or like the piano or whatever, like string or something soft in that section, and then come back in with the chorus or the hook and let the hook ride for a few bars, and then repeat the process over again. We come back in with something softer than the chorus, because the singer or whoever is going to say something else to complete or further expand into their idea that they started in the first verse. And then repeat the concept again, pre-chorus, or you may just go in with a chorus. It's like when you understand song structure and where you're going, it helps you to complete the music. You know what I'm saying? So I just say, like, listen to like some of the dopest songs that are out, and kind of like copy the concept. Don't copy the song, but copy, like, the idea as in terms of where the song is structured, and that'll help you. And then you can go back and just listen to your music, and then that's when you can like say, I can add strings in right here, or I can, add a bass here, take it out, put it back in here, take it out, or whatever. The rule of thumb with me that I like to tell people is, like, you got to make your music interesting. Like, if you just make it repeat all the time, it becomes very bored very quickly. So now we're working in the arrange window. So I am going to minimize that because I don't need that section any longer. So now we in the range window. So I'm thinking like in Maschine. Maschine is going to be where all right. So in Machines, I have like a clip view type deal going on as well. So I'm gonna change this kick out because I don't really like it. Don't really like that either. So let me change. Let me slip into something more suitable. Let's see, what can we find? It's very important.
Trap.
Trap. Trap. I have a bunch of kicks. I mean, a bunch of kits. Let's see what that kick sound like. That's close. Yeah, thanks for that, J Beats. All right. I'm gonna come back to the kick. I don't like that kick either, but say we are all right. So right here is where I want to put a break before I come back to this. So let's take this here. Oh, that was a that's like a repeat. Something like that. Let's see. As far as the kick, it's not necessarily looking for something harder. It's really the tone I don't really care for, but I can make that one hit hard if I want to. But I think what I'm going to do is this is what I'm going to do. I was sort of thinking about let's put a 5 on it. Let's put a 5. So for me, like if you understand frequencies, you can cut out like the 808 was it was too boomy anyway. So I'm able to like cut out a little bit. So when you cut out a frequency, the kick automatically hits harder. You know what I mean? And I ain't even touched the kick yet. But what I'm also gonna do here is add. I guess I could have. I could have did that with No, I'm gonna leave it alone. Let's see. Distortion. I can't remember if I liked it, the distortion that comes from here or not. I don't remember. Okay. Uh, Now right now I'm trying to remember how to blow this up. I totally forget how to do that. Yeah, I forgot how to do that. Um, no, not there. Not there. Okay. Yeah, I kind of forgot that part. You just gotta do it the old school way. What if it's nah? I'm gonna adjust this. Yeah, baby. That's what we gonna do right there. We're gonna adjust the play. Usually I side chain my kicks and my bass, but I forgot how to do that too in Bitwig. I know that mm, yeah, I totally forgot how to do that. Because when I learned how to do it, it was a couple of projects that I was like, oh, okay, that's simple. I could do that. And then I just I ran with it, and then now I can't even remember like how to do it. It was something real simple too. Like you go, man. Anyway, I ain't gonna worry about it. So right now, what I did was I just cut some of the bass frequency, and I'll just figure that out later. But we're just gonna continue with this here. All right, so let's fix my machine, get that synced and locked in. So I have to get this going in song mode, because right now it's not doing what I needed to do. It's just playing a little loop over and over and over and over. So the same thing in machine. So one, I will append one to sing to the first thing. This one is number 2, 3, 4. Let's see what that sounds like. Oh, one too much. Oh, I gotta turn off the loop. Okay, let's do that again. Okay. So I want scene 1 to duplicate. Yep. Nope. All right, let's bring that back. All right. So this is the part that you got to understand Maschine and the DAW you're using, because it's a little different. Okay, so that's the chorus right there. In Bitwig, they don't have. Well, I think there is markers in here. Because I did it before. I could add a marker somewhere. But that's it though. Like you could just add markers. It don't have like a song like a arranger. And I forgot how to do that too. All right, this is my first time touching Bitwig in a minute now. I just decided to go in because it's like, man, I ain't been in it in a while. And then I started creating. What is it? Track. The one thing I do like, you can convert and like you can have hybrid tracks, like audio and instrument on the same track, and it will play just fine. Add scene. I think no, not add scene. I don't think that's yeah. Yeah, totally forgot how to add markers. You know what? It's probably up here. Show cue markers. Duh. Okay, so for right here, I want to insert a marker. And that's going to be So let's listen to the top. All right, so right there was where I want to kind of cut things out right there. And about right there. Let's see, what does that sound like? It's a little too much. Cut out too much. So, like, probably like right there. So now, go back in Maschine, and this scene, no, this one. Oh, never mind. Wow, totally way off. You know, I need to extend this. Yeah, so everything is 2 bars. God, I should have made them 4 bars. Oh, are they 4 bars? Oh, because the tempo is like, it's like 160. So things are like, okay. You know, that little clap right there was pretty cool. I'm gonna leave that there. Check that out. Now with this scene, I have another scene. Did something different. All right, pattern 4. Oh my. Okay, I gotta do it over. No problem. I had some more hi-hats. And instead of it being 4 bars, we're going to extend this particular pattern. First of all, we gotta make this. Okay, pattern 2 was in scene 4. Okay. Let's unique that. Huh. It's like I never had the hi-hats there. Well, all right. Hey King Recordings, what's up? What's up? Thanks for the stream, bro. Headed to bed. Catch you next time. Salute to you. Salute. I appreciate you hanging out. All right, let's keep it moving. Come here. To my one shots. And actually, I was fooling around with the hi-hat earlier that I liked. Which is in the where are you? There we go. Global shake. Drums. Hi-hat. Yep. I like that. Oh man, the lag is gonna it's gonna get to me. Daniel, what's up? I'm here. How you get that pattern box pop up? The pattern box. Um what do you mean? Are you talking about this? Or this here? The pattern? Because in Machine, that's just this is Machine, and the pattern is usually that's standard. The bright colors, the bright colors. Are you? Oh, this is the arranger. Yeah, this is the arranged view. Yeah. This is the arranged view, and these are my regions here. This is a wave file, and these are my MIDI. Uh, Yeah. So actually, this is kind of standard as well in Bitwig. Like, here's my scenes or my clip view, and then yeah, this is kind of standard actually. Studio One does it like this as well. Like when you load up everything, like this is usually the view. It's not a pattern view. Um, if I double click, this will be more so like your pattern. Like actually, this is a piano roll, and this is where you insert all your notes and things like that. Yeah, but this is the arrange view. And so we're going to go back to machine so we can insert this hi-hat. Okay, so I'm gonna back up just a tad bit. Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. Let's see. Let's find where we are. I was on a total different. I was further down, and I haven't copied anything down that far yet. All right, let's get out of this. All right. As y'all can tell. Keep going. Okay, so all right, I get what it's doing. And I gotta make the edits. Alright, I'm gonna take that out. And I got a big, huge lag issue, so that's why. Alright, so right there, what I was trying to do was let's see, no, go to patterns. I'm gonna double that. It's all good, Daniel. It's all good. That's why I'm here. If you don't know something, please ask me. You know, I'm a teacher. I love teaching. Sometimes it just be terminology. You know, you may have gotten it mixed up, or it may look like that, and that's what you identify that with what you were doing. And like you may be somebody who already do beats and do, you know what I'm saying, but didn't really like terminology, because I mess up terminology as well. It is what it is. I'll get it wrong, and I admit that. But I just so happen to work in this type of stuff all the time. Like I do know the difference between patterns and arranger, because that's like kind of like uh that's a huge thing when identifying like where you are. I have to communicate that with other people, you know. Yeah, it's all good. All good. Let's save that. Also go here in my files and save my work in Maschine. Yes. Save. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Indeed. All right. So right here. Ah, I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see. I see something. I see what's going on. Ah, I see it. I see it. I understand now. All right, let's go back here. Nope. Scene one. Yep. All right. Let's go to patterns. Duplicate that, baby. Yep. Dispenser, what's up? Does Maschine have a repeat for certain patterns? Yes and no. Like in Maschine, like here's the thing, like scene 5, for instance, something I should have been doing the whole time, which is labeling stuff. Like I don't even, and that was my point yesterday or the last time I streamed, labeling stuff, and I just decided not to do it this time. And you see what happens. Like, okay, so like in here, scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, you can definitely duplicate each scene. Like whatever you do in one scene, you can duplicate it over and over and over. And they have this function here called unique. It will do the same exact thing, and then like if you make maybe I need to do. Yeah, I probably need to go live one day and just really teach this and go like really depth in how machine works. Um, so just a brief, like, follow me, just a brief idea as how this works. So like a scene will be the same scene. Like you can duplicate it as many times as you want, right? Under that scene are patterns. These are my different patterns here, right? They will fall under this. Like if I hit the duplicate button, they will just duplicate same thing over and over. If I make a change, say like, I'm thinking song mode, if I'm down here, far down here somewhere, and I want to make a change, like you guys see me doing, making a change, um, until you hit unique, you will change everything, and that might not be what you want. So that unique button, I remember when they implemented that, but that unique button is what automatically make that scene unique. And so when I need to make a change here, it would just be unique to the new pattern or the new scene you created off of that duplicate originally. So it's essentially it creates its own separate stuff, but it's doing the same thing until you change it, and it won't affect any of these here, right? So that's why you see scene one, scene two, three, like six, seven, eight. These are unique. So if I make a change to any of these, it'll be separate. But if I come down here, like far down here where it says pattern 13, if I make one change in here, it's going to be the same exact change in here, but it's duplicated. It's like the same exact copy. You know what I mean? Until I unique hit the unique, and then this will probably, like, if I hit unique here, it'll probably be like pattern 14. But I know it won't be 14 because I'm sure 14 is somewhere here. Oh, actually, it will be 14 because I don't see 14. So it just automatically go to the next one. And the cool thing about this is it doesn't have to be in like incremental, like scene two don't have to follow scene one. You know what I mean? You can move stuff around. Like you can have like 54 scenes. Scene 54 could be the next scene that follows scene one. You can move stuff around however you want to, which is really cool. So it's like that right there, what I just said, you have to remember that workflow and work inside of Bitwig, which is different. You know what I mean? Like in here, you can just copy this and paste it somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And then make changes to it however you want to. And those changes you make down the line won't affect what you got going on early on in the project. But in Machine is a little bit different. But Machine is dope because it does some things that you won't be able to do in like a regular DAW. Like to me, like the workflow is much quicker, it's faster. Like if I'm working in it like standalone or whatever. And then they have a controller that comes with it. Like I have the MK3. So if you guys are interested in any of that stuff, I have links available in the description area. My favorite like controller is the Machine. I have the M32 sitting right here, and then I have the Mark II version of the complete controller, which is a keyboard that I love using. Like these things are on my desk. This is what I use all the time to produce music. Um, Recently they did like a DAW integration between the Complete Control and Studio One, which is the DAW that I like using, and it just make this keyboard a whole lot sweeter. Like it was already pretty good, and like I love the feel, but it is just so much sweeter now that integration is a part of uh DAW integration now. So um yeah, I dig it. I dig it. Okay, I see. I have personas. Does Machine have a now if I miss your question, like if you're asking if there's a repeat button, yeah, there's a repeat. There's a note repeat on the actual machine itself, so I can repeat the notes, like you heard me do. So I'm guessing I'm answering your question in two parts. Like if I'm here, yeah. So there's a note repeat on the actual machine, which is awesome. Um, okay. You say you have personas in, and it has repeat mode for certain notes. Um, I don't know if I understand that question, but there, like I just said a few seconds ago, there is a note repeat here on here. It's also associated with arpeggiator, so you can turn on like chords and make it turn this into the arpeggiator, and it'll do all types of other things like automatic. There's a dedicated button on the actual machine itself. With personas, um, there is the atom pad here. Yeah, there's a note repeat on here as well. That's a cool light effect, actually. So yeah, both devices have repeat. Yeah, so like Machine been doing it from day one. You know what I'm saying? Personas is the note repeat deal is something new. Like it's not new. It's been in there for a while, but I remember a point that it wasn't in there. You know, and you had to do other things to get it. Actually, it kind of was, but it was like the way they have it now is pretty sweet. You know, they did some editing and made it pretty good, useful, might I say. Have I ever seen Persona's beat program? Impact XT is pretty powerful. Yeah, I use it all the time. I was using Impact when it was in 3.0. I remember the first day that Personas released 3.0, and I've always been in Impact, and then when they released the new design for Impact, yeah, yeah, I play with it all the time. I have videos on this channel showing me, because I do most of my videos using Personas Studio One. Like I use Personas to do like all of my vocal recording, all of my editing, mixing, mastering. Like yeah, I've yeah, it's pretty sweet. I like it. The orange squares. Yeah, this is in pattern mode. That's uh, derived from note repeat. Where velocity is, I have a repeat. Are you speaking? Are you speaking like like comparison to Studio One? Because in Studio One, yeah, the I guess I'm trying to follow where you're going with it, but this could be anything. Where velocity is, like this could be anything. Like I gotta put anything right there. Let's see. I'm new to this. Started last week. I'm gaining as much knowledge as I can. Absolutely. I kind of figured that. Like your questions was like, okay, he's new, which is not a problem. It's not a problem at all. Again, that is why I am here. I hope that you are subscribed to the channel. First of all, that's the first step. I trust that you already are subscribed. Second of all, make sure you like the video. because you gain a lot of knowledge. I appreciate the thumbs up. And on my channel, there's like, I have a bunch of stuff on here. I do product reviews, I do tips and tricks, music production. I go live like this and answer a bunch of questions and stuff like that. And then I come on here and fuss sometimes about like what we don't got in Studio One. Like I do stuff like that as well. And then personas fix the problem, after I complained about it so many times. um, so yeah, I've been around. I do quite a bit on this channel, but it's all everything music production. It's like a community here, and if you go on any of my videos and you ask any questions, I usually get back with you. It's all good. One day I just may come on here with a blank slate, and then you guys be like, hey, so how do you make a beat doing this, blah blah blah, and I can go. But this is actually a project I'm working on, so um I'm just, but I just pause to answer a few questions compared to Machine. I am okay. Yeah. I figured that's what you meant, like where the velocity here was. That you have note repeat. Yeah. All right, so let's go back to. Wait, this one is the same. No? Let's see. All right. Any of this does not need to be there. Let's delete that. Speedy, what's up? What's up? Appreciate that. Splice is a good site. I like Splice. I did a rent with option to buy on there at one time. I mean, it's a very solid website. Yeah, I think that part right here is that one part that I screwed up when I was recording everything, and I went, yeah, that might be that area. And that's easily fixable. Yeah, is that right? Let's see. Yep, no problem. Now this audio right here was something else I started earlier. I don't even know how it sounds. Check that out. What if I retuned that? That's random, right? That's just like, well, where that come from? So like, what if I, I'm trying to work with this sample, see if I can make it work. So if I was to bring, if I was to split that, first off, let's see. Let's delete all of those. And we're gonna only work with that. Like I say, it was there from earlier. So what if I did that? Okay, I'm thinking like, if I change that one and change this one, What if I take that and cut it there? Take my tool and change that. Change down. Let's see if we. What if I just take this and duplicate that? Cut that. Change that. And then okay. I'm just playing around, seeing if I can make it work since it's there. And then let's see if I can activate halftime. Wait, what if I just move that? Huh. Wait. It's too far. Okay. Wait. What if I just take that? Huh. If I take that, duplicate that, and put that over here. Check this out. Let's see. love how that cuts out right there. That's dope. Yeah, it's nice little effects. Get something different. Man, I'm sorry, I didn't read this question. Legato says, how long does it take for you to find sounds such as a drum kick or bass lines for a beat you're trying to make? I get discouraged when I'm unable to find the sounds I'm looking for. I'm still a beginner. Not a problem. Not a problem. It takes as long as it needs to. You know what I mean? But like when you have a good library of stuff, it doesn't take long to find what you need. So like I know for me, like I try to get in my head exactly. Actually, I'm more of a creative person, so but if I needed to explain this to someone like you, a beginner, I'll say just get in your head the idea, the concept of what you're trying to do. You trying to go for pop, you trying to go for R&B, you trying to go for hip hop, EDM. If you're going for a trap, um, you want to stick with drum kits in that genre as to what where you're going. Like for instance, if it's trap, like trap music deals with a lot of samples. And they deal with like like audio loops and guitars and like samples and then taking it and doing what you guys see me doing, like flipping stuff, putting plugins on there to put in effects on there to change it, make it sound different from what it originally was, and then put a hard drums with that. Now coming up with patterns, that's another question. Coming up with patterns to complete a song, again, you just have to study music. You got to like listen to the radio and see what's going on the radio, and that tends to help me come up with something. But that's a good topic. I need to come up. I need to do something live, kind of showing you guys like a good way to start off a song, and yeah, I probably need to do a series on it, like how to make a beat from start to finish. Now, if you are subscribed to the channel, then I will definitely dedicate a series to you guys. It's been a good three of you guys that said that you just starting out. So I have no problem with like breaking stuff down, for you guys. But I'm gonna go ahead and log off. I gotta get into some things. But you guys remember, music is art. You're the artist. Paint your picture. Stay creative without rules.